What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's July 8th. Happy Friday, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Schmidty's MLB picks on Guy Boston Sports. I'm your host, Ethan Schmidt. We got another jam-packed full 15-game slate in Major League Baseball. It's going to be a dandy of a Friday. Lots of great options to choose from. Hawaiian Friday here on the channel. I'm actually going to Hawaii on Monday. Absolutely stoked. We're going to see if Ev is going to take over the MLB picks for a week, or if you guys are fine with me just doing phone videos, I could definitely do that for you. So we'll talk about it. We'll see what's going on. But today, it's Friday. I've got three of our favorite gameplays, our YRFI of the day, and a player prop. We'll also be cooking up a little Friday parlay for the people. So let's get right to it. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome aboard. We have been killing it here on Schmidty's MLB picks the last 2 weeks, and we're closing in on 11,000 subscribers. We can't do it without you guys. It's just absolutely huge if you hit subscribe and smash that like button if you've been enjoying Schmidty's MLB picks. And I know I've made you guys some money this week, so let's keep it going. Special shout out to our ballers as always. We love you guys. We'll never stop letting you know, and we appreciate y'all dishing out that extra support, of course. If you're new to the channel, you can become a baller for just $2.99 a month. You get a badge next to your name. You get a bunch of exclusive emojis to use right here on YouTube. We also have ballers only giveaways, and the more ballers we get, the more special things we can do for our ballers. We also now have an MLB shop affiliate link. If you guys are getting any MLB gear, please go through our link. It's just another way you can help support the channel. I think they do have a free shipping promo as well right now, and the link will be in the description going forward for you guys. Our Thursday recap, we were 1 run away from a sweep on my official plays. Just so heartbreaking. I can't believe it. I really thought the Pirates were going to get it done, but we got too cute, and it was always Pirates money line, and they missed their team total over 4.5 by 1 run. Just super honestly heartbreaking to say the least, but the Mets crushed it. I won a bunch of money on the Mets. If you took the Marlins yesterday, I feel sorry for you. And then the Padres came through in extras with the walk-off win, and that game was always the total. The game total under was always a play in that one, but the Padres do clutch it out for us. And then Rockies, D-backs, YRFI against Dallas, Keuchel, too easy. And Thirsty Thursday, we cleaned up. I hope you guys rode, because Josh Bell crushed it for us, sailing over. And then Justin Verlander smashed his over 6.5K mark with 8 strikeouts, so absolutely huge. And then just our other loss, we had Alfred Kelly taking the over 9.5 in the Rockies D-backs game, and sorry, Mr. Alfred Kelly, you get the womp womp, unfortunately. But hey, we know you're providing winning plays in the comments each and every day. And also shout out to D Rose. We've got a Chicago Bulls legend in as one of our viewers. No, I'm just kidding. But he took the Cardinals yesterday at plus 200, so big money there for Mr. D Rose. And then we had a winning WNBA play, Stephen Clow, taking the over in the Seattle game in that cash. I'm not sure why you put it on our MLB videos, but we'll take it, and I hope you tailed that. And anyways, we are killing it here. It's time to keep going. Just remember, you can submit your hashtag ride of the day each and every day in the comments for a chance to be shout out on the show. You guys know I take a gameplay, and I also like a player prop if I see one as well. Just please remember to use the hashtag if you want to be considered. What a way to bounce back after a rough Thursday, but we got to keep it going. We've been hitting our variety cards well over 60% here in the last 2 weeks. I'm ready for a winning, positive, WOZZATIVE day here on Friday. our first gameplay of the day we are looking at, I think this is more of a think tank day here right now because I don't want to force anything, but I am going to give you guys my best plays, and just keep an eye on the pinned comment for the final direct top 3 plays. But our first gameplay of the day, we are looking at the Los Angeles Angels and the Baltimore Orioles. On the mound today, Reed Detmers, the left-hander, and then Tyler Wells, the right-hander for the Orioles. Detmers 2-3, 4.66 ERA, a 1.1 WHIP, not too bad there. And then Wells 7-4, 3.09 ERA and a 1 WHIP. So he has done really well for Baltimore this season. And this one, the O's are hot right now. One of my favorite teams in the league. And this one, we're getting a great value on Baltimore at home. So I really do love their money line here today. And this one, and the Angels are just terrible on the road. I believe it's 1-15 now on the just on the road, I think, for the Angels. So the Orioles are the much hotter team, and it's July. We got to ride with the hot teams. You guys know that we learned our lesson here on Schmidty's MLB picks, that we ride with the hot team. So I really do like Orioles money line. And then the Mets today, you could always ride, of course, but that is not going to be one of our official plays. But our second official gameplay that we are looking at, I have the Minnesota Twins and the Texas Rangers here today. It's the battle of the Grays on the mound. Sonny and John, and Sonny is 4-1, a 2.47 ERA, 1.04 WHIP, and John 4-4, 3.96 ERA, and a 1.16 WHIP. And in this one, you look at Sonny Gray's splits, and he has been solid on the road, a 1.83 ERA, and at night a 2.01 ERA. And this Twins team has been solid on the road this season. I mean, you look at their record, 22-20, and then Texas is under 500, 17-20 at home. So this one, I think we have to go with the Twins money line. They are just a hotter team right now. I mean, riding the bats of Arias and Buxton and Correa. It's just one of those where, hey, I think the Twins are, if they are going to compete for the playoffs this year, this is a game where they snag. The over-under is at 7.5. I do like the over in this game, but it's such a sus line. Like, I don't know why it's at 7.5. So it's definitely a little bit scary on that one. But I like the Twins money line here today. Our next gameplay of the day, we're looking at the Pirates and the Brewers. Of course, Pittsburgh and Milwaukee. Brubaker going on the mound, the right-hander, and then Aaron Ashby, the left-hander for the Brewers. And bottom line, these two pitchers have been very mediocre, to say the least, this season. Baker, whatever, 2-7, 4.28 ERA, a 1.44 WHIP, and then Ashby 1-6, a 4.6 ERA, and a 1.47 WHIP. And this one, the line is currently at 8. And I really love the over in this one. I feel like Milwaukee is a hitter-friendly ballpark. The Pirates are 500 on the over/under, or 5-5 on the over/under in their last 10. The Brewers are 6-4. Or actually 7-3 on the over/under in their last 10. And in this one, it's a hitter-friendly ballpark in Milwaukee. I really like taking the over in this game, so we are going to ride with over 8 runs in Pirates Brewers. And our last gameplay of the day, we have the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's beginning a 3-game series. Jose Urquidy, the right-hander, and then Paul Blackburn, I believe, is getting the start for the A's in this one. And I really just love the Astros here. They are dominant against the A's at home, and it's weird because the A's have actually been better on the road this season. I mean, you look at the Houston road record, 27-16. Oakland is 10-30 at home, just absolutely abysmal. And I really think Houston is going to roll. I'm going to take the Astros run line here today. And let me go even deeper on this one, because Blackburn, he actually got pumped in his last game against Houston. He's 1-3 in his home record, 5.87 ERA. And yeah, against Houston, just absolutely blasted in his last outing, which was in Oakland. And that leads me to our player prop of the day. We are going to take Jose Altuve. I think he's free today. He is just destroying Paul Blackburn. 6 hits and 11 at bats, 5 singles, 1 home run for a 546 batting average. And I mean, maybe if you want to take his singles prop here with those numbers I just gave you, but Jose Altuve has had a great season. Don't even need to dive into his numbers when in the leadoff hitter for the Astros. I think he gets it done. I think he just rakes in Oakland, so I'm going to take that. And then any of the Braves today against Eric Fetty. Marcelo Ozuna is the top Brave, 636 average, 7 hits on 11 at bats, 3 singles, 2 doubles, 2 home runs. So maybe an Ozuna home run play today could be the move. I know we've hit that before. Duvall, Riley. So those are my favorite player props today. Haven't really looked too much into the pitcher props, but I think it's a great day for the batter props here today. And then last but not least, we switched it around a little bit. We are looking at our YRFI play of the day. And in this one, I think we're back to that Braves Nationals game. I'm going to take the YRFI in Washington, Atlanta. I think Atlanta is going to get a first inning run more than likely in this one. I mean, we'll pull up the first inning runs, but I mean, Washington has been one of the most if they do get to Charlie Morton, which they do have a good possibility, 73% of the time the Nats are putting up a first inning run. And then Atlanta hasn't been as great, but they're putting up a first inning run 42% of the time, 21st in the league. But I think that they're going to get to Fetty easily in this one. And it's pretty good value, minus 125 on DraftKings. That's the only thing I've looked at. You can go in Odds Jam and find the best odds for yourself. But that's going to do it for Schmidty's MLB picks. You guys can find me on the Discord. Sorry if today's a little bit rushed or a little bit hectic and crazy, but just find me on the Discord. I don't pop in my final gameplays like Moneylines and over-unders necessarily until closer to game time. And fortunately for us today, all of these games are going to be evening games here today on Friday. But nonetheless, you can follow me on Twitter at the Ethan Schmidt. It's where I'll post our final gameplays for Schmidty's MLB picks, and you can keep up with my latest works in sports media. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate the love and support. We are crushing it here, and let's keep it going. It's time for another winning, positive, WOZZATIVE day here on the channel. I'm Ethan Schmidt. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out.